Hey guys, hope you're doing well. This week we're out in an EV, but my Taycan didn't have a panoramic roof, did it? That's because we're not in a Taycan. This is an update to the current Taycan situation. If you've been following the channel and the recent videos, you will know that my Taycan has had a bit of a hiccup. It's broken down twice and is currently back at Porsche for diagnosis and evaluation. The car went back to Porsche 2 days ago now. It needed pushed off the driveway. It was completely bricked. It went from park vehicle, electrical system fault as an error, to the 12-volt battery completely dying, and then a manual entry jump of the car so we could get it into neutral and then get it off the driveway onto a flatbed and back to Porsche. And you may recall that I thought it might be the 12-volt battery that was having issues on that car. So it went back to Porsche and they said, we'll diagnose it probably 2 more days time. Give us some time just so we can get to the root cause and understand exactly what's wrong. So I had an update 2 days later, pretty good with the communications, but the update was not a positive one, unfortunately. They suspect it is actually an issue with the HV battery itself. That is the big traction battery that sits beneath you as you fly down the road, or in this case, sit there in your driveway, as is currently the situation with that car. But they suspect it's a HV issue. And here is the thing, they can't diagnose it there, unfortunately, so it's got to go back. All the logs have got to go back to Porsche HQ so they can look through and understand exactly what is going wrong. And that is going to be at least another week until they can look at it and then provide feedback. And then it could be a situation that the battery needs dropped out, modules need replaced, etc. It could be a real pig of work to come further down the road, unfortunately. So it really isn't great news for this car. And here is the thing as well. I've always talked about how to look after your HV battery in previous videos, and I do most of my charging on AC, so low and slow, and I keep it between about 30 and 85% most of the time. So the battery's been very well looked after. The car is used pretty regularly, so there shouldn't really be any issues there. Now, I have had some weird glitches before. As I've spoken about, I've always had every so often that PCM voltage is insufficient error to run the PCM just flash up briefly on the center control panel. And then also I have had some other bizarre issues, albeit just once or twice, where the car has kind of lost power a bit and you kind of go into this turtle limp mode in the car and then it clears itself. We're talking 10 seconds at most. And I haven't really experienced that a lot. And of course the car has been back to Porsche for recalls, etc. So they've had it on their diagnostic systems and not seen anything wrong with it. But it could be, here's the thing, it could be that there's always been a latent issue with this car from new, right? You can't rule that out. That there has been some kind of issue with that car from new that's progressively maybe got a bit worse and then eventually just culminated in the whole thing dying. And that 12-volt battery issue could well be a red herring in this instance. It might be that that isn't the problem. It's just that the 12-volt battery isn't getting topped up properly because something is wrong with the HV system not keeping that battery in check. And it is a bit of a mystery right now just what is wrong with it from my perspective. What I really want to understand though, and I hope we can get it from Porsche, is exactly what is wrong with the HV system in that car, whether it's the battery modules, the thermal management associated with that battery. I'd really like to understand exactly just what's going on with it so that really you can, I guess, have peace of mind in terms of what's wrong and what's been put right with that car to hope that it doesn't happen again. But it is a bit of a struggle right now, a bit of a pain in the bum. And yeah, I do see, I regularly look at the Facebook groups and forums online just to kind of keep abreast of what's going on. And unfortunately, I'm not the only one with this issue with the Taycan, right? Plenty of other Taycan owners have had this flash up, electrical system fault, park vehicle safely, and it's all just gone a bit wrong for them. So there are others out there with this issue. And what does concern me a little bit is some of the folk with these issues are reporting that it has been weeks and in some cases months, just due to parts availability for this car. So it is a bit of a mystery right now, and I'm very interested to see what they come back with. As always, I will keep you updated with the latest on this situation, keep you up to date with what's happening, and then talk about my thoughts, probably do some kind of sum up video when it's all resolved in just terms of the whole process, how it went, what kind of compensation you're looking at, if any, etc., just for being inconvenienced. So that's it for this one. Do stay safe, stay well, see you on the next one, and bye for now.